So we do have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Might be an earth sign you are dealing with. They show up here. I know. They show up here pretty loud, and that is an offer. On the table, they've been confused for a while. Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, right? Confused about commitment, what exactly they expect and want, what they want to do with it. And guess what? Now they know. Maybe a little bit full of pride, but still, Knight of Pentacles is the energy of I want to build something that's solid, step by step. I want to be stable about it. I want to have a stable commitment. Now they know, right? Page of Wands in reverse, they might not be talking about. And it's not something they enjoyed, right? The Wands in reverse with the Seven of Cups is like, I've been confused and boy, I hated it, right? Six of Wands, Page of Wands in reverse again, and now we know when we need to stop, right? Because we have energies. We have the same energies. Six of Wands in reverse speaks of shame. Can be you, can be them, Gemini. However this resonates for you, right? So what do we have? Ace of Wands and the Fool. Absolutely a new beginning. Gemini, I believe we've contemplated this for a while now. The High Priestess and the Star. And yourself and your royal self. So we know, yeah, we've been afraid about something, confused about something, in the shadows about something. But I'm pretty sure I'm picking up the energy of a Gemini who know exactly that wants to have some fire in their belly. The Fool, no matter what, I might look like a fool, I don't give an F, right? High Priestess, I just know, I feel that I need a new beginning. I feel that I need to heal myself. That's the Star and the Lovers, right? I want to be at peace. I want to be aligned. Spirituality is the way. I want wish fulfillment. I just know, right? That's a High Priestess. We just know. Maybe we don't know exactly which way to go. The Fool doesn't know either, right? It's the energy of jumping off a cliff. I mean, taking a risk, not literally, right? Is taking a risk. No matter what, I need to be out of here. That's the energy I'm picking up. So let's have Gemini, past energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. Let's have current energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. And let's have the possible outcome for you, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. Bottom of the deck, the Moon again. We've been afraid. That is a fear of rejection probably here. And you know what? We changed perspectives. Actually, it was not rejection. It was an opportunity. King of Pentacles, right? For some of you, because we had King of Pentacles all over the way, and the Fool again, might be a new beginning with an Earth sign, Gemini. It looks like completely different and completely new from the past. So some of you, you had this fear of rejection, and we went through the dark night of the soul. That's a Moon, right? All sorts of emotions and darkness and shadows. After a rejection of some sort, a separation, and guess what? We have a new perspective on a new beginning, maybe with an Earth sign. We'll see what this is, but it has an energy of slamming the door of the past when I look at this, right? So Gemini, what happened in the past? We were so patient waiting for an offer, right? We were so patient with somebody coming in slow, taking their time, having an offer, but you know what? Holding on to it and maybe not being sure. We might be also connecting with someone who has a completely different energy. On your side, we have the swords and the mind and the communication and the action, right? And attacking the subject and the topic. And you might have, you know, maybe they came into, you know, people from different walks of life. They come into our life, right, to teach us a lesson, to show us, right, angles and possibilities. And I feel that they kind of stretched your patience. And well, if that was a fire sign, they definitely took off. We do have the Eight of Cups and the King of Wands. I believe somebody was, you know, called by the destiny. Usually Eight of Cups is like they were having, like, you know, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the love, the connection. But then the destiny called, and it's after the Seven of Cups. They got confused, right? So this is receiving like a mission of some sort and saying, you know what, I believe my happiness, lays somewhere else, and somebody took off, I would say, in a passionate way, in a very kind of leader, let me take charge of kind of way, pretty determined, pretty mature, or matured by whatever happened between the two of you. And it is the energy of, walking away towards greener pastures. And I kind of feel between the two of you again this energy of temperance and compromise. I feel that you found a way to talk to him, to her, to them, right? Or they did found a way, right? We have the temperance with the Knight of Wands. If you're dealing with a fire sign, it has the feeling of a balancing act, but at the same time, both of you won. That's the energy of the temperance, a win-win solution, a win-win situation, something where we understand what happened and we understand where people need to go and be. And I kind of feel you've been so patient and grounded about it. Has a sense of acceptance for them to be walking away. Oh, definitely a rebirth. I so love this, Gemini, because right now we are in the Ten of Swords energy. It is a lot of pain, I know, but such an opportunity for rebirth. This is the Judgment Day. This is when everything is washed away, and we have that second chance of life, and I love this to see. The Judgment is the energy where all the forces of the universe align so that you have a new life. And I say that because you do have the Fool twice. So, I mean, it's quite a confirmation. It's a completely new chapter. We leave the past in the past, and we move on, actually. And this is your chance, Gemini. It's kind of like the universe saying, this is your chance. Judgment and the Ten of Swords. We don't have 11, so we know we kind of hit rock bottom in terms of pain and in terms of this person, right? So the only way is up. And it's a big chance of renewal in so many ways. You do have the King of Pentacles. You have the opportunity to open up a business if you wish so, if that's what's on your mind, right? To be grounded again and focused on everyday life. We do have the Star, most amazing energy of spirituality and healing. So it's a beautiful new chapter actually here, but it comes with a Judgment energy, right? Shedding skin. I know. And we need to see the beauty in it. I believe that's why you receive all these Magi Arcana, right? You have the energy of a fear of rejection, and then it comes with the Hangman. So how about we change some perspective here, right? How about we look from a different angle at this situation, because actually it's not rejection, it's chance of a beautiful new beginning, right? Gemini, on their side, Four of Swords and Four of Wands. Definitely in need for a solid foundation, but staying put about it, thinking and planning and strategizing. It has this energy of wanting and longing for a celebration, but in the same time, looking from afar and saying, you know what, let me heal this beautiful mind of mine. But watching and standing still. Right? Yeah, they walked away in the past, fully passionate about this new project, this new endeavor, but right now they are on hold, like all of us, I would say, around the globe, right? But on their side, it really has this energy. Let me pause and think about my roots and what I want to do. I love this, right? Both of you changing your perspectives on the Tower that happened, the disruption, the Tower and the Hangman. I believe you're watching them, they are watching you, but mainly it's from this perspective of the Tower, because it was a big boom, it was big pain. Looks like a surprise. Somebody probably woke up. Knight of Wands is quite impulsive energy. King of Wands is not. It's a king, right? But still, it's a lot of action and determination to walk away, to answer another call, right? And I feel that I caught you by surprise, and it was like the surprise was the pain, it's because when we don't expect something and then it comes, right, in such a beautiful way. So anyways, I'm just saying. And And definitely we are having a new perspective here. We have new energies and a beautiful possibility of rebirth. Like Phoenix, honestly, it does look like a Phoenix reading, you know, where we are reborn from ashes and in a painful way. I love this. I mean, endings and new beginnings, there is no doubt. That's the outcome. For you, Gemini, we do have the Ace of Swords and the World. This is absolutely over. And thank God it's over. And thank God we have the Fool and the Ace of Swords. And it's back to your energy, right? It's back to the energy of the mind, the planning, the strategizing, the vision, the knowledge, the knowing, the communication, the formal communication, the contract, and knowing exactly where we go. While they keep being in the explosion mode, right? The Tower and the Seven of Cups. Still confused. This is your soulmate, the person you connect with, saying, I'm still confused. I don't know what I did, why I did what I did. Seven of Cups. It has a strong energy, Gemini, this reading of somebody walked away. We started with the Eight of Cups in the past. This is the energy of I'm going to find better. Now we have them seated with the Four of Swords and thinking, and then we have them confused about why they did what they did and confused about the main reason of the explosion they brought, right? Because it's right at the core of the reading. It was explosive for both of you. And Gemini, Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the Moon, Pisces, and Death, Scorpio energy. I don't feel this is about a water sign coming your way, but I strongly believe that you are afraid that this is over for good, and they are afraid that this is over for good. You know, we do have shadows again, confusion, illusion about what happened, and yet we do have the death. This is over, right? But just the thought of it scares us, just the thought of it, and we are in the Tower moment, right? It feels like we can't just let go. Knight of Cups with the death, we still have love for allowing this to end, but there is no doubt, Gemini, we are out of the woods here. We are out of the woods, and we know very well we are. So Gemini, let's ask for some guidance. Let's see the energies we need to put back into the flow at this time. We have cooperation, and we have temperance in the past. So for some of you, this is all about compromising. This is about splitting assets, kids, alimony. We know that, right? So in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So we are really guided to cooperate with this person. We do have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So they were not. And now when we forge, right, relationships, we need to keep that in mind. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. That's the energy we need to put back into the flow. For some of you, we do have happiness. We forgot to be happy. We forgot to have fun. So I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And we have service. I feel good when I can help others. And bottom of the deck, commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. So Gemini, I feel you are not guided to give up, right? But we have happiness and service. Somebody is guided to be open, and to be open actually to help people, and you'll see it brings a lot of a sense of satisfaction that is beyond believable. And we have relationships and cooperation and commitment. That is something about commitment and relationships that we are guided to do differently. And what else? Let's have some general guidance. Let's see what else is there. Usually some of the decks are career related, so maybe I can bring some light to it. Sometimes it's connected to the reading. So we do have perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side supporting your positive outcome. It is a new beginning. It is perfect timing for a perfect beginning, honestly. If I have to look only on your side and the overall energy, it's a perfect timing for a perfect beginning. Crown chakra, and we have the Ace of Swords as the outcome, which is exactly the crown chakra. So pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. Now is the time, Gemini. And we do have sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Again, right? A confirmation that perfect timing for perfect beginnings. Gemini, you know I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to stay strong and safe, and come see me next time. Love you. Take care.